Alright everybody, welcome to the stream this week. We're about to launch into game 1, half 1. Yeah, let's do it. Thank you to everyone who's joined the stream already. Excited to have a high quality match of Tag Pro for you this evening. And now we're already gonna jump into the game. So, as you might notice, we have first playing for easy this week. This was a last-minute substitution from the Ghostboosters side, as Easy is experiencing subpar internet this evening. Nevertheless, the Ghostboosters are ready to play. We've been having some great scrims this week, including a number of wins against teams much more highly ranked than us in the standings, so my expectations are high. Nonetheless, I think the Doris Neb defense is looking really strong. Don't know what's changed from the beginning of the season when we tried that at first, but nevertheless, we're gonna go for it. And alright, new guy gets the first out of base here, coming through blue. Grimrock's there to meet him. And the Ghostboosters are setting up for pops. First, loses a really amount of speed, but it's immediately defused. Doris, however, picking up the Tag Pro, and they have a bomb to work which gets one blasted, but first gets the kill. So now Doris is going to try and lead Neb out of base. And he's past one for sure. Gets messy. So now Grumpy's going to try and grab and get out of base. Grimrock does have the boost on him, goes for it, hits it. So the Ghostboosters are first on the board this evening and have a 1-0 lead, but first with a really nice out here. Tries to get past Messy, can't do it. And now Grimrock trying to make the move, kind of backs himself into the side alley there and can't go more than that. First gets a bomb spawn, tries to use it, doesn't get a grab. Grimrock holding his ground with the boost, takes it, doesn't hit it, but new guy's pushed back into base. Neb going pretty aggressively after him, containing him, trying to not let him go right. Still has the contain. Nice job there by Neb to get the solo, and then Grimrock coming back hard to get the reset. So we got another round of pups already. I think Neb's probably going to lose that one, and Grumpy does get a juice, so 2 juices for Willy MonkaS, which is definitely going to be a very big asset to them here. First goes for a grab, decides not to take it with the bomb, and Doris, nice job kind of playing a free safety role to get the final result there. Grimrock looking for the boost now. Messy coming in pretty quickly with juice, and looks like he's going to get it. Yeah, the boost ahead, can't get there in time though. New guy waiting for the neutral to spawn. Doris is going to push him low. Boost spawns just after they leave it, but it's going to be up there for new guy to take once more. So Doris in first, pushing new guy. Messy helping out to block. New guy boost down. First is there on cleanup duty, and now Messy coming out of base. Nevin first, a little bit out of the blue base, pushing hard to try and get their team reset. Grimrock pushing Messy now. Messy has a nice boost around, rotating sides, going to start coming into red, which I think is the best way to come in. And Doris makes an absolutely massive OD save there. Good positioning from him. So we got new guy getting a Tag Pro. Grimrock gets a rolling bomb, which is, I think everyone would say, a little bit less fun to have. New guy did go Flag Pro with that. They hit the bomb and it ends up killing the Tag Pro. Grimrock gives up the re, and Doris there once more to make the OD save. Grimrock has a little bit of room to work with, but it gives Neb a pretty reasonable handout. Nice little stutter step there to give himself the out. And now it looks like Ghostboosters might have a regrab chain. Alas, new guy has a perfect spawn to kind of kill that momentum. So 1-1 here, about 4 minutes into the game. Willy MonkaS had a big sweep last week with Squeeb joining their roster instead of Sevens, but some nice blocks there from Doris and Neb get Grimrock in for the cap once more. And Squeeb holding, makes a nice move, Neb bailing to get the pop, and he gets a Tag Pro. He's rewarded for that decision. Grumpy, however, just getting a rolling bomb, so Neb's going to go and defuse that with the Tag Pro. So kind of unfortunate not to be using the Tag Pro, but Doris instead is going in First boost with the Tag Pro ends up getting boosted back into it, but Messi doesn't have a lot of room to work with, and Grimrock's going to make a nice little alternate route here. Messi still contained left. Grimrock's going to take the kiss here. Doris doesn't have a great read, but first shuts down the regrab. Now, Neb's going to be out of base past about 2.5, depending on how New Guy can come in. Neb ducks back, so 3v2 in the red base, looking for an angle to come back in here. Neb brings it all the way back to Willy MonkaS, and Doris takes the boost from him. So I don't think we're going to have any continued regram trade here. Alright, we got Squeeb trying to make a move on Doris. Ned taking out the bomb there. Grimrock going to die. Messi has a pretty clean regrab there. First is in position to cut him off coming there. Momentum's too fast. Has a nice move, but First doesn't bite on it. So we got Power Spawn again. New Guy picks up a Juice, and Squeeb has acquired a Tag Pro. So Pup strength here for the Willy MonkaS. Nice little block there from First to give Neb some room to work with. Neb's not under too much pressure here, which is key. Unfortunately, he does get pressured there at the end and dies, giving Willy MonkaS their second cap to tie up the game just over halfway in this first half. I think overall, First has been looking pretty good in his last-minute substitution here. As I say that, of course, the commentators curse as he gets absolutely destroyed, but nevertheless, we have about 20 seconds of power-up, so we might see a couple more grabs here before the team start going for those. A New Guy has a nice high-speed grab coming in and going out right. Grimrod going to the bomb to push him back with it, and Doris and Neb doing a good job containing there. Messi coming in hot, so Neb's going to pick up a rolling, and New Guy, of course, gets a juke juice. So the pups, I think, that the Willy MonkaS are getting is a little bit better, maybe, or at least they're using them better as well. So I would say pups definitely a win for Willy Monka at this point in time. Grimrog looking for the kiss, perhaps. He does take it against the juke juice. I think a good decision there. Now Squeeb gets tracked down quickly by Doris in first. Neb's looking to come back into base. He spent the first 2 weeks playing offense for our team, and now he's back on defense, but nevertheless, he's still a competent flag carrier, especially from the defensive position. And so we have a reset in the Ghostboosters base, 3 to beat. Doris being a smart flag carrier, trying to see if he can get to the boost. He does get to it. New Guy with a nice save there, good boost to get the flag in the return, using his .25 effectively. And now Grimrod looking for a grab here, can't get it. Doris playing against Squeeb. I don't think Doris, well, I would be a little bit surprised if Doris ends up giving a grab to Squeeb 1v1. But Messi trying to decide whether or not to use the bomb. They have a Tag Pro here. Grimrod might be able to get out of base, has a good boost there, but ends up going right back in. So 2 Tag Pros. Neb does win the one from left for Ghostboosters. Now New Guy going to go Flag Pro once more. Doris, Squeeb does get New Guy, or Squeeb does get Doris after I was kind of hyping up Doris against the Squeeb in the 1v1, but I think it's going to be a bit of a moot point here as we get a kiss. Now Neb's going to block Grumpy. Grimrod has a little bit of room to work with. Grimrod fortunately does not die. Looking to make some moves here. Has the momentum. Oh, the bomb spawns with him and he didn't get a little bit closer. Now Neb trying to go there. New Guy's in the lane. And Messi trying to make something happen. New Guy throwing some blocks. They try and delay it, not to give up the handoff, and end up just taking another second to get the return. The Ghostboosters do. Doris and Neb on defense. So we got power up spawning once again. Doris and Neb have pretty strong position on left, but Messi comes in at the end to start building the momentum that way. Doris gets a rolling bomb, and I think the other side was a rolling bomb as well. So Neb trying to get New Guy. Can't do it. New Guy doing a good job holding here. First is in trouble, but Squeeb spikes himself, and now kind of just both teams out of base. It depends who's able to get the return. New Guy dancing around first with a nice boost in. Messi gets the grab, and now he's gonna be out past 3, and New Guy does have a boost on Grimrog, who takes the kiss wisely, not chancing, banking on New Guy missing. Neb gets a boost grab, kind of, I think, unintentionally, and lives long enough to make the save. First will be out of base, past 1.5 at least, depending on how he takes the boost. He takes it in aggressively and gets the capture. Nice aggressive play from First. They get the cap there. Don't worry, Dope, I'll submit that one to top plays this week. You'll see some Ghostboosters action this time. And now we got New Guy heading on base past 2. First is blocked out. Great job there by Grumpy to put the pressure on, so we're all tied up once again. This game has been back and forth. Grimrog trying to hold down the block. The Ghostboosters rush back as the Willy MonkaS try and make the save, but Neb has a pretty clean regrab out past like out past one. Forgive me. And now Grimrog, 4 to beat, 30 seconds to go. First, gonna pick up a block on Squeeb. And now Grimrog just going to weave in, coming from left. 25 seconds. Ghostboosters have control. The bomb is up, however. It causes chaos. New Guy misses the grab. So now it's just First coming into base. New Guy does get the grab here. He's coming in red. The bomb has spawned. Messi takes it. It kills New Guy. And now First is trying to dance around Squeeb here. He gets the boost. Has 2v2 blocks. New Guy grabs once more. First doing a great job holding here. And we're going to be all tied up at the end of this first half. Yeah, so First, top of the side on Ghostboosters in his debut this season. So let's go to the scoreboard and put this in. 3-3 all. And though, if you guys haven't been watching MLTP this season, note that we do have overtime, immediate overtime if the game is still tied after the next 10 minutes. So I've just updated the settings in the group to ensure that we'll go right into that if this game does continue to be tied. I am going to definitely desktop just to see what my team is saying. Alright, well, let's get into it, except I can't remember if I've switched colors or not. The answer to that is no, I have not. So, let's get into it. I'm gonna hit launch. And we're back to in-game. Fantastic. Oh, let's update this. We're now playing game 1, half 2.
3, 2, 1.
So Easy still unavailable to play for the Ghostboosters, but First did a great job filling in and immediately shows that by getting the first out of the second half here. We get a flash set from Willy MonkaS. Messi, however, making the play to get the stop, and now Neb's looking to close out on Squeeb. Squeeb has a little bit of room to work with, but it's going towards the boost, which is where Neb wanted him to go. So Grimrog's playing it back out as First gets to regrab. And First trying to make a move, can't get past Squeeb and Grumpy. Both bombs are defused. We'll see if people want to take some walking grabs. New Guy, good awareness there that Neb wasn't kind of paying attention, but Neb's going back hard, gets the boost towards him, and Messi goes right into the crowded red lane. So we're all reset here. We got our first round of power-up spawning. I think Messi has the primary position on right. Unfortunately for him, it's just a rolling bomb, but he does get a kill with it. And New Guy has a little bit of room to work with. Doors has a boost, takes it, ends up going to regrab. Grimrog bombs him backwards, and New Guy out left. Squeeb takes the boost from him. Grimrog also threatening in the other base. Neb gets the return here, so now Grimrog with the juice. Oh, trying to get the move. The juice just runs out at the worst possible time. I think he might have had that split if it hadn't expired. And now Doris heading on a base, but Grimrog does have a pretty good regrab here. He's going to come in blue. Jukes back as you see New Guy get ahead. Now Squeeb with the team tile boost gets the return. So new guy hitting the bomb backwards on first. Can't get the kill this time. And all reset once more. We do have power spawning again. It just seems like after all the activity, pups are always spawning if there's a dull moment. But Grimrock coming in, messy, doing a swim move, gets around. Now he's me out past a few. Doris, goes for the pup, but first can get there just in time. So the decision to go for pups instead of kind of staying ahead almost bit the Ghost Boosters in the butt, but not quite. So now Neb instead might have a grab, decides not to take it. Grimrock takes it, and Neb doesn't want any of that smoke. First, going for the boost grab, has a little bit of room to work with it. Neb does a nice job getting the juke past Grumpy, can't get there enough, but Doris is holding his ground as his teammates collapse in. Grimrock gets forced into the grab, and now Neb and First are both ahead with Doris. So it looks like Ghostboosters should be okay on OD here for a little bit. Grimrock trying to play some snipe anti, and it's going to work out for him. Nice job there. First goes for the grab, immediate flaccid, Grumpy aware of the momentum, and now Neb has a tough task against two Willy Monka players to get that tag pro. So Squeeb goes flag pro. This is pretty ideal for Ghost Boosters. First does boost backwards, and Grimrock just tracking back. They don't want to give up the oh, the greed is kind of painful. They should have just taken the kiss, but they were really trying to avoid it. Not a big fan of that. So now we got new guy coming out of base. Big kill there. So another cap for the Willy Monka as after they were able to kill one of the D players for Ghost Boosters. So a 2-cap lead here, 4 minutes into the game. The last game was very back and forth. I don't think anyone ever had more than a 1-cap lead at any point. So this is the largest lead of the game. Neb having to stay ahead of Messi here. Grimrock gets the juice. No one's on right, pup. I think it was a rolling bomb if I had to guess. And now Neb tracking it down. First, trying to find somewhere to go. Nice boost there. And now we have 3 Willy Monka players trying to track him down. First coming in, they have pretty good blocks here, and he splurts it in. So another great play by First here, really showing his chops on offense in the call-up. Neb, however, looking for somewhere to go. Messi coming in hot with the boost, ends up going into a spike instead. Now Neb looking for a lane to open up. Wonder what they're calling. He alternates side, has the boost spawn for him, goes underneath, doesn't get it. And Messi's been playing a really nice job of anti against First here. So Willy Monka and Ghost Boosters both can be reset in time for the next round of pups, unless First goes for the grab here, gets it. Grimrock's going to be out of base here. So he's putting pressure on the Willy Monka players to get him instead of getting for pups. So Neb goes for the bomb, gets it. So Doris is going to get juke juice uncontested. Willy Monka also gets a juke juice. Now First coming into base, they do have one on defense to compete against Squeeb, who has it for Willy Monka. First, lining up the boost. He's been very effective with them so far this match. Squeeb with the juice is able to catch up and does a nice little move up and under to get out of base. And now Doris rushing to get ahead of Squeeb. Squeeb's juke juice does run out, as does Doris's. So it's a 1-cap lead here for Willy Monka as we approach just under halfway. Squeeb still has the flank here, gets returned. Messi has an opportunity here, has a nice little corner, but Grimrock's able to cut it off. New guy has a fairly open re-grab, but Neb holding his ground in the red tunnel is able to prevent that, and Grimrock in the correct position to stop the chain. First heading out of base once more, has drawn all 4 Willy Monka players with him. We do have power-ups spawning, so Grimrock and Messi fighting for left pup. The bomb kills a bunch of people. First just has to come in past a few here, and he gets the duck under, and now First is capped again, so First has been probably one of the best players for Ghost Boosters this evening. Grimrock coming in with the juke. Doris gets the defuse on Grumpy, and now First cleanly out of base, looking for somewhere to go. He's going to try and move past Squeeb. A new guy hits the boost. Good awareness from him of what was spawning. And Grimrock coming off of Re to block for him. First, choosing to go into the left lane. It's working out. Usually can be a little bit risky. Doris takes the boost from under him, but it works out because he gets a return from it. And Grimrock's on a kiss, which is a great choice. His first was playing anti. Unfortunately, new guy. Oh my god, he squeaks it in as the boost spawns for him. So kind of objectively the right choice for Ghostboosters, but it doesn't pay out as new guy gets a little bit lucky with the spawns. And now Doris too aggressive coming through the red tunnel, and Messi takes advantage of it and gets the capture here. So we got pup spawning once more. Grimrock with a big boost there. Doris is gonna pick up a tag pro, so a pup sweep, and it looks like Grimrock's gonna get this cap uncontested. Neb doesn't get the rolling intact grab, but Doris still has this tag pro inactive, and Grimrock tracking down Messi. New guy in the lane. Doris is on a rampage, and Ghostboosters are going to tie it up once more. This game has everything, people. If you don't like this, you do not like Major League Tag Pro, and that is a fact. All right, 2 minutes to go, just over that. We have plenty of game to see. If it's still tied up, we'll go right into overtime. Messi has a grab. He's coming out of base. Doris rushing to cut off his lane. Doris tracking him back into base. He's the only one chasing. The rest of the Ghostboosters have set up OD. He's going to go back to prevent anti here. Grimrock pushing Messi towards the bomb. Messi has the bomb, almost has an opportunity to cap here, but First is out past everyone. Doris is trying to track him down. Oh, he gets the solo, and First has capped again. Doris is playing out of his mind. This is the Doris everybody has been waiting for all season long. He is absolutely fantastic. Now Grimrock going for the aggressive boost into base, has the bomb here, forces Messi into a grab. Neb gets it, and now Doris has the block there. Oh, unfortunate. Squeeb does sneaks right in. So Ghostboosters with a 1 cap lead, 1.5 minutes to go. First is out of base once again. Look at this man go. He dies, but a couple flashes here, and Grimrock has a bomb to work with and a boost. He's going to go right to the team boost. Can he take it in? He wraps around the corner. Neb had the block, but he had a little bit too much momentum. So an opportunity there missed for the Ghostboosters to extend their lead and really cement the victory. And now Squeeb's still out of base. A bad flashed there, but First does a good job cutting off. And now Grimrock tracking back. Messi looking for somewhere to go. Neb forcing him to come in red. So 2v2 blocks. Doris once again making the offensive defense play. And now Doris and Neb trying to track new guy back. They do so. Grimrock with the juice. First with the juice. Ghostboosters ready to take on this OD stand. Doris blocking for First. And now Neb and Doris tracking back on Messi. First with the juice, just moving under Grumpy. Messi has absolutely no pressure on him right now, as the juiced up Ghostboosters are kind of failing to utilize those pups in perhaps the most effective way. They have 2v1 on like regrab. I think they're just trying to secure this victory. 25 seconds left. Ghostboosters don't want to give up the win. It's been back and forth all game long. They've had their chances. First is just trying to hold it out. He does bring it back to base. We got 12 seconds left. Messi's trying to make a move. He gets returned by Neb. Grimrock goes for the grab. Neb doesn't pick up the block. And now new guy does have the team boost. He boosts right in. And now Ghostboosters have won their second game of the season on the back of a fantastic job by Doris and First, leading their positions respectively. A lot of hold for the Ghostboosters, which we haven't seen all season long. So from my perspective, this was pretty fun to watch. All right, let's go back to our scoreboard and take a look at how this half stacked up. So final 8-7 victory for the Ghostboosters. Let's put that in here and take a look at it. Which, if I then do the math correctly, means that Ghostboosters scored 5 caps that half, and the Willy MonkaS scored 4. So another close half. Great fight from both teams. I personally had a lot of fun watching that. And now we're going to get set up for Willow here, which is personally one of my favorite maps. And we're going to reset the scores. Who's having fun here in the chat?
Doesn't matter.
Well,
doesn't
if
matter.
the block works, if the
Doesn't
block fails,
matter.
that's just a cap. It's fine. We win.
I don't know. Whatever.
Is Fly gonna come talk to us? Okay.
Yeah, I was pretty tilted, not gonna lie.
All right, the team feeling ready. We're gonna launch into this third half. If the group doesn't break. Oh man. Delightful. This is game 2, half 1.
3, 2, 1.
All right, and here we are, third half of the night. Yes, Anka, I'm definitely into the idea of a corn maze. I saw one that's like 45 minutes from Charlotte, so I might suggest that. Alright, so new guy with the grab here. Can't get out. Messi just barely misses the handoff. Oh, bombs are spawning. Explosive. Grimrock is out of base. Messi free grab there. And Neb does a good job cutting off, and Grimrock's going to pull it back out. Has to get past 2.5 here. Oh, great block by Neb, and Grimrock just comes into base. Grumpy with the quick flaccid, so Ghostboosters in control here. Good block by Neb. Now Doris as well. Squeeb with a good pull there. Oh, staying alive by the Bears. The Pixels, but Grimrock has done it! Grimrock has done it! Fantastic open for the Ghostboosters here, and they sweep pups once again. Have the juke juices in their hands, and now Messi coming back out of base. Doris coming in close. He's tracking him back. Doris has been playing very well this evening, and now Neb trying to be the last one ahead. Oh, the boosted spawn, but Squeeb didn't know that. So a bit fortunate for the Ghostboosters. Good bump grab there by Grimrock. He's going to be past 2, heading to the neutral boost. Looking for somewhere to go, but new guy was in the lane. It doesn't matter. He has the ball control to get around that. And Doris with another solo here. First out of base blocking. Doris trying to get Grumpy off that bomb, but can't do it in time to save his FC. Now first tracking ahead. New guy pushing him back. And now first has to stay ahead here. Ghostbooster trying to catch up quickly. Oh, good block on the button, but Doris there to save the day on OD once again. I'm impressed. And now we got pups. It was a rolling bomb bottom. Messi does pick up the juice, so that's the first pup win for the Willy MonkaS this game. And Messi's going to do some damage with that juke juice. First, trying to push back against Squeak. Gets a grab, but not enough to stop the cap. So we're once again all tied up. It's been kind of the theme of this evening. And Messi, juke juice running out, goes for the grab. Grimrock in first. The offenders try and track him down. They do a good job of it and get the 2v1 as they should. Ghostboosters won game 1, 8-7. Doris is in base, trying to track back New Guy. New Guy has a little bit of room to work with thanks to some blocks by Grumpy. And good OD positioning here for Ghostboosters. They had a sandwich set up. Doris going for the pups, it looks like. Grumpy hanging out top. I think spawner for Ghostboosters will need to try and compete for top. He does it! Oh my god, first is insane. Ah, this is incredible. And now we got Neb being let out of base. He's already past 2.5 here. Messi has to live. First goes for the kill. Doris in first trying to keep him alive. They have Messi tracked down. Oh, new guy. Or Grumpy gets the boost. Good save there by the Willy MonkaS. And now Grimrock's me out of base past 2. Neb has a decent block. A little bit of room to work with, but not quite enough. Now first gonna be heading out of base. Squeeb ducking under. The boost spawns. First takes it back. Oh, Squeeb has died. Don't think that's ideal, but it looks like he might be able to play a pretty good anti here on Grimrock. So Grimrock has one spawner beat, looking to duck under. First goes for the boost block, gets it, and now he's coming in past 2. Blocks open up, but not long enough. It does look like Ghostboosters had an opportunity to get pups here. First has perhaps better position on bottom, gets it, but Squeeb does pick up a tag pro top. So split tag pros kind of depends on who gets the grab first. I think yeah, Willy Monka gonna be heading out of base with an intact first. Gets Doris the grab, and so he does a good job not going into the other tag pro, and Doris is going to be past everybody. So now first, and Grimrock trying to track him down. Messi is alive in middle, 3 Ghost Boosters ahead of him. Doris pushing hard from behind. Messi patient with the boost. First defuses the bomb, probably going to die here. Grimrock and Neb maybe looking for a regrab, don't take it. Instead, they're very patient with it, and it works out. Grimrock's still alive here. Doris has the bomb to work with, takes it past 2.5, and now new guy in mid takes the kiss. So it's been pretty unset here. Both teams just kind of flitting back and forth between offensive, defense, and defense on their own. Grimrock can't get to the tag pro. New guy picks it up, but unfortunately, the Willy MonkaS player spiked. So Grimrock looking for a big play here, gets gated instead. New guy doing a good job leading, and Doris has to stay alive here. Oh, Doris has done it! He's so good! And now Grimrock first are in base. Messi is still alive. Neb coming in hard on Messi too. Messi should die here as Doris picks up the block. So incredible setup there from Doris, making the juke to keep his team alive, and then picking up the block to give him a cap. Doris has been very impressive this week from my perspective. I think the Ghost Boosters are finally starting to look like the team that we're expected to see in preseason. So we got power spawning again. I think it's been pretty split. Maybe a little bit of a benefit to Ghost Boosters, and that boost there works out for Squeeb. Ghost Boosters does pick up the tag pro. Doors just kind of pushing Neb ahead with the tag pro, but he ends up getting pushed into pretty prime positioning by a Willy Monka player. Grimrock bombing backwards. Neb looking to save him, gets the kill on Grumpy. First trying to get a juiced up Squeeb, but the juice does run out and Squeeb is back into middle. Grimrock going to go for the kiss. It looks like Anti is a little bit better for the Ghost Boosters, though Neb does push TNG out of base, but it doesn't become a big deal with the bomb kill. So we've got Messi getting bullied into a grab here. Power-ups are spawning. Grimrock's already waiting for it. First is there as well. I think it's a little bit delayed, and I think they should be able to secure it here. So we get a juice for the Ghost Boosters on offense and then a tag pro on defense. So I would like to see Neb take it on offense here. Perhaps not as a flag pro, but it is what it is. And Grimrock kind of forced into hoping that TNG misses there. So I think this will be a bit of a waste of power-ups by the Ghost Boosters, which is a bit disappointing. Doors blocking TNG from the boost straight in. Grimrock, however, out of base. So is most of the Ghost Boosters too, though. Neb trying to track down Squeeb. Squeeb with a little shake and bake there, but Grimrock has the awareness to step on the button there and make sure that he can get his own return. He wants to take the bomb. He's just going to bide his time. They got power-up spawning. It looks like Ghost Boosters are going to do a little buddy bomb play there. They're going to get rewarded with a tag pro, so nice job there from the offense. Their chemistry seems to be really quite good. And now first trying to lead in. Squeeb with a nice save. So another tag pro that doesn't convert for the Ghost Boosters. I think the first was poor play by the Ghost Boosters, but the second one was definitely an excellent play by Squeeb of Willy MonkaS to make the play. Now Doris trying to bully Messi into the grab. Does so, but can't get the kill. And now new guy is pretty good anti here. Grimrock is probably going to die, but Doris does clean up on the other side of the map too. We got some spawners for Ghost Boosters. Neb does spawn in a convenient location. Doesn't end up being as costly as it might have been. And a little buddy bomb there by Willy Monka. New guy contemplated boosting straight in that little gap. Didn't take it. Instead, Ghost Boosters took out the boost. And we got power-up spawning here. So Doris in first, half position for sure and low. Neb playing OD, does a good job, holds his ground. And Ghost Boosters acquired one more tag pro. They do go flag pro once again. So I think Grimrock chose to die quickly there, but they can't get out of base. So painful tag pro uses. If I have to criticize my team in any way. First, trying to decide how he's going to use this boost. New guy gets blocked, but Squeeb kind of goes right into where the Ghostboosters OD was waiting for him. New guy hanging out on the bomb top goes right into Doris. Doris is just racking up these returns as the Willy Monka players go right into him. So we got 7 seconds left here. I don't think we have enough time for another cap.
3,
Maybe a kept
2,
flag.
1.
But it's going to be a 2-1 lead for Ghostboosters heading into the second half. Big half by Grimrock. First playing much more support, and then Doris, as usual, leading the defense. Neb also putting up some good numbers from a defensive perspective for Ghostboosters. So let's update the scoreboard. So we got 1 cap for the Willy MonkaS, and we got 2 caps for the Ghostboosters. Alright, give the team a quick pep talk. Alright, let's see if my team is ready. And then we'll jump right into it. Let's take a quick look at the EU from that last game. So Ghostboosters won pups 11-7, and of their 11 pups, 7 were tag pros. So actually, quite dominant on the pups there. They did not use those tag pros very effectively, however, but so it goes. Pretty even split for Willy Monka. They had 7, 3, 2, and 2. 3 of those were the Juke Juices. But yeah, in terms of prevent, Willy Monka definitely had more, but Ghostboosters had less hold as well. So more hold and more prevent from Willy Monka. They just had less opportunities to cap. So I'm going to hit launch, as it looks like both teams are ready to go. Unfortunately, we're on considering servers, which is always an unideal time. Do we have any predictions in the chat for who's going to end up winning this second game? If you didn't tune in for the first one, Ghostboosters did win by 1 cap. They have a 1 cap lead now going into the second half. And we're in. Oh, I just have to update my informative text to say that this is game 2, half 2.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, so a quick death there for Grimrock. Leaps first to try and do some work 2v1. Doesn't work out. I will say, credit to New Guy, I do think he's done a good job of using map elements in pretty creative ways to give himself momentum into opportunities for grabs. Oh, absolute murder on the bomb there. Grimrock trying to get past Grumpy now. Has a little bit of room to work with, not enough. Now TNG Grumpy containing first versus the tall task ahead of him. Can't do it. First kills himself as pups are spawning. Grimrog with the tall task once more. It's going to be a rolling bomb though, fortunately, which is not so costly as it ends up on Grumpy and well still intact. Ooh, they might have it. Aha, good save there by Grimrog. But perhaps shouldn't have been. Oh, new first, absolutely massive. Holy shit. Did you guys see that? He just bombs backwards. Oh, poor Squeeb, absolutely caught in the headlights. I'm so excited to clip up this game later. It's so fun. Like, even the caps for both teams have been fun to watch, but watching First come out of here and absolutely curb stomp has been so entertaining me. Oh, great bomb there by Grimrog. The gap doesn't really end up working out, but it's still a good idea. And now First and Neb trying to track down. First is going to help on the bomb, and Grimrog comes from behind to clean up. Doris is just holding here, racking up some hold numbers, looking for somewhere to go. Everyone knows that pups are spawning, and Ghostboosters wants to continue their dominance on pups. But they don't. Willy MonkaS, as I jinx them, have acquired both of them. The Juke Juice is behind the Ghostbusters flag carrier here, messy with it. Doris trying to get out, but he can't. Now Grimrog holds his ground there. Great offensive defense. Look at that patient. It works out for him, and he's gonna juke into the Juke Juice. The boost spawns for him, so tall task, can't do it, but a good opportunity and attempt there. Now Neb pushing out, has Squeeb to beat, backs up, can't do it. Didn't know that that boost was spawning out first with the bomb. He's been doing work with these all evening. Clearly knows the map. Didn't know that the button was pressed. Now Grimrog gonna be bombing out of base. Pretty hot there. Squeeb taking an opportunity to go for the snipe. Grimrog pushing to the boost here. Squeeb doesn't get him. Grimrog with a little hesitation gives himself some space, and he's gonna bounce back around. So Grimrog doing a good job staying alive. As I say that, he does end up getting returned. And now First heading out of base, looking for somewhere to go. We got power up spawning. Ghostboosters should probably win bottom. New guy does have position on top. It's a rolling bomb. As long as it isn't on Squeeb, I do not care. First gonna look for the cap, and if he doesn't get it, then we're gonna have a rolling Grimrog. He hits the bomb out of base, gets defused, and is still in base. Not the best bomb out, but it's all good. Now new guy rolling bombed up. Doris saving two of his teammates with the button there and holding his ground against Messy. Messy had no chance at pushing him off of that one. Grumpy does have a good boost out of base here. Neb trying to go for the split, can't get it. Doris trying to hold his ground. Good attempt there. Good idea on the capping attempt, but they were able to rotate over in time. Now Grimrog trying to buy himself some time with the bomb. Doesn't do it. Forces his teammate into the grab as well. Now Squeeb trying to juke two here, getting pushed back into base. Now First is there. Oh my god, Grumpy with an absolutely massive snipe to save a cap. They were online and on target for that one. So it looks like new guy probably gonna get this pup. Oh, Doris might get it now. Oh, Doris does get it, and he gets the return. And First is gonna go and get a Juke Juice. So top pup, very delayed. Let's keep an eye on this one, everybody. And Neb trying to get Grumpy here. Grumpy has room to work with. I don't think we're gonna get a cap here for the Ghostboosters with that tag pro. Now First is juiced up, which is always a fun thing to see, and it's a lot fresher than that tag pro was. He still has about 3 seconds on it. Don't think he's going to use it. Ends up expiring. Messy backing up to base bomb here. First patient just on the boost, waiting for someone to come pressure him. Doris is in mid, waiting for Messy to get pressured as well. First kind of puts himself into a bad situation, and Messy goes towards the bomb and ends up baiting, I think, Doris into hitting it. Oh, but Neb with an absolutely fantastic play to buy himself time, and Grimrog going for the boost backwards. Doesn't get it, but Neb goes for the kiss, so a nice selfless play there. Might give his team an opportunity to get the reset. He gets it himself. So we got power spawning. Grimrog has them. Oh my god, if Ghostboosters could hit that bottom bomb through the gate, they'd have like 3 more caps. Oh, Neb might have it. Oh, he's going to go for the kiss. They might have a tag pro lead out here, but Grimrog is juiced up and past 2. So Neb looking for the sacrifice block here. He gets 1. Messy holding his ground. Doesn't get nub stepped. Doesn't want to have that replay with his ball in it. And now new guy loose. First is a little bit off, but he's good. He catches himself in time. I thought he had overcommitted himself a little bit too far. And new guy can't convert with Messy trying to play anti. Doris is out of base though, and he's coming in pretty dang hot. Neb going back hot as well. Squeeb getting pushed outside of base. There's still 4 minutes to go here, but it feels like everybody's playing very aggressively. All right. So Grumpy with the flag. Grimrog wants to get bottom pup. It's a juke juice. He does so. Might go use it to get top pup, which is spawning just about now. It's a juice that Messy picks up. The FC for Willy Monka boost right into the defender. Messy with the juke juice doing a little bit of damage here. Now new guy looking for somewhere to boost. Grimrog grabs with the juice. He's out of base pass. 3. Messy, the other team's flag carrier with it. Great bomb there. He hits the little block as well. Nobody can get out of out that way. Everyone ends up hitting the block in the end. Messy just in the middle of the map looking for somewhere to go. Has that neutral boost spawn for him. So we got 3v2 OD here. First and Doris do a good job collapsing here. Grimrog trying to keep Grumpy there. He doesn't use a mic currently, so he needs someone to help him. You can see him type help here in chat. Doesn't give himself enough time, but I think Neb and First should be okay here. Grumpy trying to figure out where to go. Grimrog really wants to spot him pup. They do get the OD, and Grimrog almost able to push Messy onto it and get the rolling himself. But Messy with the rolling and tack grab, and they have a tag pro, so very dangerous situation here for Ghostboosters. I think Neb's going to be out of base here. Good awareness. Neb's been doing a great job with these pulls, and I think Neb's ability to read momentum and how defenses have committed off of a failed grab is really quite excellent. Okay. 3v2 OD for the Ghostboosters again. A bomb is up, which is not ideal. However, it gets diffused harmlessly. Messy looking for somewhere to go. Has a few boosts to work with. New guy looking for the boost block. Instead, he gets pushed out of base. Now, Doris is going to come in hard on Messy. Messy getting forced all the way back to the Ghostboosters base and has given Doris the boost. And Doris is going to use that against him. Make him pay the price. We're trying to be a little bit too cheeky. First has made the move now. He's past 2 coming to base. New guy Grumpy ahead. Doris looking for the power-ups. Ghostboosters don't care about caps anymore. They care about power-ups, and they're going to make sure to get them. Grumpy gets the juke juice bottom though. Squeeb goes for an aggressive boost backwards, and Grimrog ends up getting the reward. It is a tag pro. First with a nice move past Squeeb here. Grimrog pushing hard. New guy kind of goes into the tag pro. Great save there by Messy, and Grumpy hits that block that we've seen everybody hitting this evening. Grumpy getting forced. Nice block there by new guy. Grimrog and Neb just need to not grab. And we got 3v2 OD here. The bomb ends up working out. Neb looking for a grab here. Great block there by Doris. Neb's out past 2.5. He's coming in hot. First forces the grab. Oh, Neb got to the bomb, but it was Pixel saved. Now Grimrog looking for somewhere to go. He has quite a few beat. Takes a good route. He's going to come in. The blocks are there. Can they get one flash and the bomb is there? They take it in. It's going to be another cap. So Ghostboosters up by 3. 1 minute to go. Power-ups are the only thing that can save Willy Monka this week. And First picks up the juke juice. Probably should go use it to get the top pup. Is he going to do that? Oh, he doesn't need to. Grimrog is there. So the offense for Ghostboosters doing a great job on power-ups. Really opening up opportunities for them by dominating that aspect of the match all game long. And now new guy pass a bunch out of base. Grimrog trying to split like everybody, include his own teammates, and new guy just pulling it up into the corner. So this is actually a pretty good opportunity for Willy Monka. Neb and Doris can't hold the blocks long enough, and now Messy's passed a few. Grimrog and Neb there. Doris goes aggressive. Neb and Grimrog there. So 2 cap lead. Time is running out. New guy has to be here. They don't even have a regrab, so I don't know if it's going to be possible for them. They're down by more than they can score in this time. So a 4-2 win by Ghostboosters. And the first sweep of the Ghostboosters season has come in week 3, and they are 3-3 at 500. I think I said earlier that my only goal was to be like 500 by week 3. So here we are. We're on track and trending upwards. That's for sure. So let's go back to the scoreboard. 4-2 for the Ghostboosters. Which means that Ghostboosters scored 2. Ooh. Oh, I somehow butchered my scoreboard. Look at that. Oh well. People can do the math themselves. You have all the important numbers there. So 2 2 to 1/2. All right. Well, it's an interesting story to see what's going to happen next. Ghostboosters making some roster moves this week, as did Willy Monka. Willy Monka coming off a sweep last week, ended up getting swept this week with the same lineup that got them the win last week. Ghostboosters missing Easy, but calling up First, who was absolutely dominant in his 40 minutes call up. So tough choices all around. Might see First poached by another team. Maybe he'll be a Ghost Booster. Who knows? All right. Hope everyone has a lovely evening. And catch me again next Sunday. I will be streaming Ghost Boosters every week of this season from week 1 to the Super Bowl.